Exploring new products from an old favorite. Is MAC still the coolest brand? Hello, beautiful people. This is Anne, Fabulous Life 101. On my channel, I cover makeup and skincare, occasionally fashion and travel, basically things that make you more fabulous at any age. And I prefer to do this in less than 10 minutes because I know most people don't have hours to watch a video. So anyway, if you're interested in this type of content, you're not already a subscriber, could you please hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications right now? Thanks so much. Well, back in the 90s, when I was a lot younger, my skin was a lot younger, my very favorite brand was MAC. It was the coolest brand at the time. In fact, around here in Virginia Beach, they didn't even sell it. We were living up close to the DC area at the time, and I would go to Nordstrom or Bloomingdale's to get my MAC fix. Now they have it in Macy's stores as well, and some Ulta stores, and of course online. Anyway, I hadn't really bought anything new from MAC for, I would say, at least 10 years. So I decided I got to give it a try. And I'm really surprised at the different things that I found. I got a new foundation, a serum foundation. I used to try those compact powder foundations, which are great on really young skin. Not as great after you get more mature. I also tried a primer, a new lip product, a new eyeshadow, a lot of different things. I'm going to test them out for you today, so stay tuned. One of the new products I had to try was this leftover holiday special. It's a mixture of a primer and setting spray. So I'm going to start things off with the primer. Oh, by the way, I put a little bit of this serum, which they gave me as a free gift on before doing anything. This is Hyper Real Serum Liquid. I'm trying everything here for the first time today. It's the Studio Fix. It just has a nice, cool, creamy feel to it. And now, this is the newest foundation from MAC. This is serum-powered foundation. The shade I got was N18. Okay, just put a little bit on my hand. My BK Beauty foundation brush. And it does have a bit of a luminous finish, which I like. And it is a serum foundation, so should be good for my skin. Of course, the true test is how does it hold up during the day. But so far, early application, I'm really liking it. Next thing I'm trying is the Pro Longwear Concealer Corrector. I don't even think I wore concealer back in the 90s, but it's definitely a must-have now. This also has a little pump. Yeah. All right. This, I got a little bit at the NW20, which is somehow lighter than the N18. And it's weird with MAC. Usually the W means the warmer, more yellowy tones. With MAC, the W is actually the pinker tones. A little bit goes a long way with this. So far I'm liking it. Again, does it hold up during the day? Well, partly because I was adding up the dollar figures in my head as to what I was spending, and partly because our local counter just did not seem to have a lot of selections. I didn't really buy anything for the cheeks or the brows new from MAC. So I went ahead and used my Anastasia on the brows and a mixture of Hourglass and Milk on my cheeks. I'm going to put links to everything below. I did buy some items for the eyes. The little mini shadows were one of the things I loved back late 90s. And also the pencils. So I tried some new ones, as well as a little mascara. But let's start with this pencil I got. This one I think is a newer pencil than what I used to get. This is a gel pencil eyeliner. The shade I got is called Stay the Night. And here it is. I'm going to just pull out this mirror to help me with this. It is very smooth, nice little point to it. It's a nice soft gel. I do like this formula. It definitely looks bluer putting it actually on my eyes than it did testing it in the store on my hand. Well, MAC now has several palettes. None of them really reached out to me and said, you gotta have this. And I've got so many palettes. So I decided just to try a new version of the little eyeshadow singles that I used to buy. This particular shade is called Too Good, and it's a frost. They had the mattes, the frost, and the glitters. And this color just looks like something really nice that I'd wear with a lot of things. So I'm going to try it. Let's just start with basic brush. This is just a single shade. A lot of times I use 3 or 4, but I think this one will work with the separate liner. Yes, I do like the color and the formula of this. And the final eye item I got was this mascara, the Infinite Build Volume and Length Mascara. And they had nice mini sizes. I generally prefer the mini sizes in mascara because, they don't last that long. You really should throw them away after, anyway, between 3 and 6 months once they start drying. So this size lasts just about that long. This is nice. It really seems to be lengthening. Yeah, I'm liking the mascara a lot too. The final thing I'm trying is what initially brought me to the counter, the new Frost lipsticks. I've always loved the MAC lipstick formulas. They've expanded into a whole lot of different finishes. This is the Frost finish, one I really wanted to try. Still in the nice little bullet cases. This shade is called Plum Dandy. And here it is. It has just sort of a little bit of frost to it. And a nice amount of shine. Now, I've also always loved MAC's pencils, so I got a new lip pencil. And the shade I got in this is called Whirl. One thing I remember before, they're very, very sharp when you first get them. They actually work better as they wear down a little bit. And there we go, a nice frosty, shiny lip. The final touch is the spray. Now this spray it's called Prep and Prime because you can use it before or after your makeup. I'm using it after since I tried the other primer before, so let's see how this works. Just a nice fine mist. Okay, so I'm done for the day, ready to go out. I'm going to touch back and let you know how everything held up, particularly this new foundation and new concealer. But so far, I'm falling in love with MAC again. I did my makeup this morning around 8 o'clock. It's now about 3, and I'm really happy with how fresh everything looks and feels. Even the lipstick stayed put. I really am falling in love with MAC again. I love this new Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation, as well as this new concealer, the Pro Longwear Concealer. Both of them with this, just a little dot went a long way. With this, it has the radiance, it's got the skincare, it's pretty much everything I look for in a foundation. So yeah, is MAC still the coolest kid on the block? I don't know about that. When MAC started out in the 90s, it was one of the first brands that was really founded by professional makeup artists, and it was considered the new hip brand compared to the more stables like, Estee Lauder and Lancome and the ones that have been around for years and years and years. Very popular with celebrities, very popular with young people. Well, it's not the only kid on the block anymore. You've got all of these professional makeup artists and celebrities that have their own brands now. There are so many more brands now than there were 30 years ago. It is still very, very relevant and very, very cool. Well, that's the video for today. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Peace, love, and light.